Guys, the Super Review Show for another episode of Rock Talk. This is a show where I break out albums that have anniversaries or the album is just that good. You should definitely check out this album by this artist in particular. And this is an artist that I've recently gotten into quite a bit. And I gotta tell you guys the truth, I absolutely love this band. This is their most successful album. I only have this album on vinyl, but I wanted to shed some light with you guys about INXS's Kick. This album right here. This is the original pressing of it. There's a sticker on that says, with the singles Need You Tonight, Meditate, New Sensation. It also sung on the top left here. It says, for promotional use only, any sale of this is subject to return. So this might be a rare copy, truthfully. Anyways, INXS's Kick. Get a load of this. They're from Australia, and this is their most successful album. Michael Hutchinson, God rest his soul, man. The poor guy, died. He killed himself in 1997. Poor, terrible loss. The guy was a true legend, and he is forever missed, truthfully. They're an incredible band from Australia. If I'm not mistaken, I believe from Sydney, Australia, if I'm not mistaken. And this album, I'm just going to have the track listing really quick. But Guns in the Sky, New Sensation, Devil Inside, Need You Tonight, Meditate, The Loved One. Side 2, Wildlife, Never Tear Us Apart. I'll get to that in a second. Mystify, Kick, Calling All Nations, and Tiny Daggers. This album is a masterpiece from start to finish. It kind of gets overlooked nowadays because some people are like, what's INXS? What are you talking about? They were like U2 big in 1987. This album, 87. It says right here. This album came out in 1987, and it is an incredible record. I mean, yes, it's of the time, but this is the album that made them superstars. This is the album that made INXS a world-renowned band, and the fourth single was Never Tear Us Apart. I'm going to be right up front here. I feel like more weddings should have Never Tear Us Apart because what the song is about, it's about love at first sight. And if you listen to the song Never Tear Us Apart by INXS, it is a perfect representation of how you see, getting really cheesy for a second. You're walking down the street or you're at a party or something like that and you're in your 20s and you're like, you picture this whole life with this girl that you're looking at, right? Or a guy, vice versa. And you're like, and it captures the beauty of love at first sight, and they will never tear us apart. It's a fantastic song. If you've not heard Never Tear Us Apart, stop watching me and listen to that. It's really great. Fantastic song by a fantastic group. And Need You Tonight, their only number one hit in the U.S., but it's still, and most people really know them for that one song alone. I mean, they have so many other great hits. Don't Change, Original Sin. What's the other one that I can think of? What You Need. There's so many other great songs by INXS. Don't Change For You, Don't Change For Me. It's so, oh my God, I love that song. And it's just all around, what a fantastic record. Here's let me show you the cover. Here's the cover again. Here's the back with the guys from INXS. And this is the way albums were. When you fold them out, they look like that. So all around, it's a fantastic record. I mean, this was an album that it's widely regarded in the top 500 albums of all time. If you look at certain artists or lists or whatever, it's in there, of course. It's just because originally the story was the record company did not want to put it out. Atlantic, their U.S. label, did not want to put this record out because there's no way people are going to listen to it. There's no way people are going to like this. And sure enough, the world reacted to Need You Tonight, New Sensation, Devil Inside, Never Tear Us Apart. The world flipped out and said, let's get that, and then made them superstars. I mean, Michael Hutchins, you are forever missed, honestly. You are forever missed. I love you. You were an incredible singer. INXS, if you're out there listening to this, I know that Michael Hutchins is dead. I know that you guys were toured with another singer at one point. We miss you. INXS, you guys were an outstanding group. And I would love to see you live if you ever came back. But they are retired. But this was their most successful record by far. Easily. So great. And in the 80s, the way U2 was big in the 80s, this was the next biggest one. U2 and INXS were huge in the 80s. Huge. The way that With or Without You, and I still haven't found what I'm looking for, play it on the radio all the time. a lot of the songs on this record were played all the time and still are played all the time. It's crazy. But a lot of people only in the U.S., they kind of forget about INXS, even though they're such a great band. Again, if you have not heard their songs on this record or any other What You Need, or like Don't Change, or Original Sin, like these are really, or Suicidal Blonde, these are really great songs, guys, by a great band that is no longer touring. So if you want to get into other artists like that are from the 80s, and like, I like this song and that song, get to know INXS's Kick and just delve into their catalog. This is a great start, though. Truthfully, it's a great start. I recommend it. I highly recommend it. I mean, it's got that 80s vibe to it, but it still sounds great today. That's the beautiful thing about older records, is that they stand the test of time. I'm not saying my biggest problem with music today is that it sounds like it's made in the 21st century or like yesterday. This is truly timeless. They cut them fresh. They made them fresh so they'll last forever as fresh. Whereas you listen to stuff like from today, I'm not going to pinpoint anyone in particular, but like all the rap sounds the same today. All the rock, not all the rock, but some of the rock sounds the same today. Like a lot of it just sounds very similar. Like I don't understand why. Like I just wish that people would pick up an instrument and start playing stuff instead of computerized stuff or voices or synthesizers, whatever. But this is a great band to get into. Let me just say that. INXS's Kick. What do you think? Have you ever heard this album? Please let me know what you guys are thinking about there in the comment section below. Share your thoughts on this album down below. But for all of your Rock Talk videos, keep it locked on the This Review Show. The J-Man is off the rock. I will see you guys later.